Welcome back to the 5 on 5 podcast presented by Nuke's Hot Sauce and DirectMusicService.com. Nuke's Hot Sauce, DirectMusicService.com. We tell you every week, go save some money. Quit spending all your money.
Quit it.
5 on 5 is the promo code FIVEON, FIVE. Go get you some hot sauce. Go get you some edits, some remixes, some originals, some goodies, a little bit of everything over there from the DMS boys. I am one of your hosts, Phenom. But before that, Travis, let them know where they can find us.
Yo, if you want to watch us on YouTube, go ahead and find us on YouTube and then hit the like, hit the subscribe, ding the bell to be notified every time we drop a video. Let's rock.
If you want to watch us, go find us. I like that.
Find us.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch us, figure it out.
Yeah.
They gotta find it.
Yeah.
You can hit the link in our IG. You got the
Yeah.
links to everything.
You can find us on all of your streaming platforms and other DSPs.
Yeah.
We should promote that. What's the IG handle? 5 on 5 pod, right?
5 on 5 pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. The number though. The number.
It's the number 5.
5
on
on
the number 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pod.
P-O-D.
The word on,
Yeah.
and then the number 5 pod. The word pod.
Like hit pause right now. Go follow that. We'll go get our numbers up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make a reel for you this week. We got a reel coming out with Trox. We got something for that.
Yeah.
And then we have the new episode that just dropped. By the time you hear it, there will be a new episode from last week. You see what I did there?
I saw what you did.
Talked in the future.
Yeah. So let's go through intros again. I'm one of your hosts, Phenom. Down the street from me, Jupiter Williams. Down the street from him, Neek Lopez. And as you can see, it's just the boys.
It's just us.
You want the best, you got the best.
You got him.
Little
Here it
catch up.
is. A little catch up. We got some feedback and people said, I really enjoy when it's just the boys.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, shout out Ronan.
Yeah.
Shout out Ronan Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled me aside just randomly. Real
We need to have a talk.
yeah. Just real kind of aggressive like, but only that's how Ronan is though. So yeah, we need to have a talk. I really enjoy just a pod with no guests, just the boys.
Well, you got it.
Thank you.
You want it, you got it. This week this week it's that. Everybody had exciting weeks.
We did.
I know we're talking from the future into the past, from the past into the future. From the top to the bottom, Travis, you were out in San Diego.
I was out in San Diego.
Doing a wedding.
Yes, doing actually attending a wedding.
A wedding.
Yeah. So my girlfriend was a bridesmaid in a homie's wedding. And yeah, man, it was great. It was great. I gotta give a shout out to Evan and Ditto over at Blends. Met them over there, real good dudes. Picked up this little beanie, but they're up and coming DJs, so
Nice.
they will be listening in on the pod. And they have a party that they throw with a whole bunch of people over at Park and Rec. Real dope party, real hip hop R&B style. Another
Nice.
shout out to Ree, the man over at Sidebar, marketing promoter manager over at Sidebar. He really took care of us. Shout out DJ Dynamics.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
killing it at Sidebar.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, man.
Guest of the pod.
Guest of the pod. I didn't get a chance to go and say hi to him. He was just in it. He was in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and actually, you know what? The way that he played, a lot of DJs need to sit and listen to how Dynamics play, because the way that he played, there's no way that anybody will ask for a Bad Bunny track. And he was not just playing Bad Bunny. He was going through rabbit holes, coming out of them, playing hip hop, and then back into like a rabbit hole with Bad Bunny. And it's like, there's no way that you will ever request Bad Bunny from one of his sets.
Did you dance?
I did a little.
No more than that though.
Yeah, I did a little Kappa shimmy.
Yeah.
I couldn't do too much because I'm not a Kappa, so I just did a.
Yeah, you have to.
You know. Yeah.
Seated or standing?
Oh, I was seated. Shout out Reed.
Or kneeling.
No, I was seated because shout out Reed. He got us a VIP section and whatnot. So
yeah.
So I was seated and
a seated shimmy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
San Diego looks beautiful. I've still
bottle service is still alive.
Bottles. It was packed. Yeah. Sidebar packed.
There was 2 groups going bottle for bottle.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Bottle Wars.
Yeah.
Classic.
2 X's. 2 X's.
Wow.
Guy and a girl. girl was just her and her homie, right?
What?
The guy, he had a whole bunch of people, and she was just like, "Fuck it, let's go." Bottle, yeah, it was great.
Two
That's
people
sick.
at
Two
the
people.
one table going bottle wars, huh? That's
Yeah.
aggressive.
It was.
I
It
can
was
tell you
awesome.
how that's gonna end. That's not gonna end well.
Well, the girls won. They had a magnum bottle of Casamigos, or
Yeah.
yeah. So it was great.
You got to get the Clase Azul because it's a bell.
That's what I meant. That's
ring
what I
that
meant.
bell.
It was It was the
The big
Magnum.
white and blue,
yeah.
John.
With the
Yeah.
big ass bell, yeah.
What was that? What was that? The table you were at? What'd you guys pop?
What did we have? Oh, we had Casamigos.
Casamigos. Yeah.
Casamigos Reposado. Yeah.
Yeah. The bottle wars is a genius idea if
It
it
is.
works. You know, I've seen people do it on the flyers before. We're doing bottle wars, and it's a total bust.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, nobody wants to be
advertise
promoted.
Bottle wars.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you just
Everybody's
have to
like,
go
so
into
who's
it.
starting it off?
Right. Who's going to
It
swing
has
first?
to happen. It has to happen naturally.
I've seen there's been spots in Chicago that have done bottle wars,
Mhm.
and they do specials on like champagne or whatever like that.
Oh,
Mhm.
for
And-
like they advertise it.
Yeah, to get it to really like light a fire under people's asses,
Yeah.
like $100 Vouv or something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
And it's like, dude, like that hangover.
From Boo?
Yeah,
A Boo hangover is the worst.
yeah, yeah,
That headache hurts so bad.
yeah. I don't. Champagne is a different beast, man.
It is.
And like champagne drunk too. I'll have you acting up.
Mm.
It's like
your gut, ooh,
yeah,
all bubbled up too.
It's a lot of it's a lot of
Yeah.
bubbles.
A lot
like-
of bubbles.
Yeah, that's too much. So San Diego was a vibe.
San Diego's
That's cool.
a vibe, man. Also, another shout out to Pierre and Motaz. Those guys, they live down there in San Diego, so they were kind of good little tour guys. They set me up with a great list of things to do, and San Diego's beautiful, man.
How's the food?
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Did not go to one bad food spot there.
San Diego's got good food.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Just beautiful weather the whole time.
Yeah, it's Portland summer the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah,
Hot? Is hot out there? No.
it's hot, but it's not humid.
Yeah.
You know, it's at the beach though, so they got the clouds that roll in too, and then there's always a good breeze. So
Mm.
yeah,
I gotta check it out. I'm out there in November.
you're going.
so
Yeah, you're going out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going out there in November too.
For Dia de los
Hey.
Deftones as well.
Wait a minute, when are you going?
The 5th, November 5th.
I'm like the week after, I think.
Moving
I'll
around.
recheck. I'll recheck on that.
How was it being on the other side of the wedding DJ?
Great. Shout out Danny. Oh man, I forgot his last name.
Danny O'Man.
Danny. Oh man. He was the DJ, and oh man, he killed it. He had like pyrotechnic. He had like the pyrotechnic box that shot out the sparklers and everything like that.
Dang.
Yeah, he's a real wedding DJ. He had his crew. The camera people came from him. The wedding planner came from him. So he had it all locked down, and he knows Drew Pierce.
Oh, nice.
Well, Drew Pierce has hooked him up with a couple gigs up in LA. So
Yeah, that's the wedding DJ is a whole other ball of wax for
It's
equipment.
Yeah.
Equipment wise.
Yeah,
Wh-
that's why I
where-
tell people I'm a DJ, not a wedding DJ.
Yeah.
I can DJ your wedding, but I'm not a wedding DJ.
Yeah. Have
Yeah, that's a
everything I
whole
need.
different ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pyrotechnics, and these are the guys that are going to the conventions.
Yes.
That are like, oh, I got to see the cutting edge shit, the 360 cameras, the blah blah blah.
Yeah, he was towing the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it.
So that's like some shit. Okay, you get a good bag. It's a good bag.
Oh, the bag's great. Yeah.
But you're up at 6 a.m., you're moving cords around, you're checking your XLRs, you're doing all of that. And it's like, it's work.
It is, but if you
They
do it right,
usually,
man.
those guys usually have like a staff, so they usually have like other people help.
Right. And like, yeah, he had a staff. Yeah. He had people with him.
It's just not showing up in DJing. You got to show up, set up a room. You have to turn a ballroom most of the time into a fucking nightclub.
You gotta go from ceremony. You gotta get stuff for ceremony over to, because he had stuff for the ceremony, little speakers, little mixer and everything like that for the ceremony with the mics and everything, and then all the way over into the ballroom. He had all different setup.
All the sound for the whole wedding.
Yeah.
See, I have one of those coming up on the 20th. I have to do 2 PAs, and I'm kind of figuring out like how to, because you got to rent. I don't own a PA.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the part where it's like I'm just a DJ.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I'm
just
the
have
man
2
in the club.
Right.
You know, like if you typed in like clubdj.com, it would be like my picture.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't have the PA, the speakers. I have like my KRKs, and I'm like, that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
I have like microphones for the podcast. That's
yeah.
it. You know. Shout out to the wedding DJs. With
Shout
all
out.
of that said, shout out to the wedding DJs, the unsung hero of DJing.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
The wedding DJs have to come to the game with a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
They have to come with a lot of preparation. And yeah, I mean, you're getting that big bag, so it makes it all worth it. Neek, you could never.
No.
You could never.
And
I could never. I could never.
I'm
moonlighting. I'm moonlighting. I could never.
Yeah, I'm not dissing by any means. I just don't have the gear or the know-how, to be honest with you. Like I don't know anything about lighting. So
right.
And I don't have like the money.
Storage for it.
The furniture that comes with that, like a proper table and
but I say, here's why I say you could never. Okay. Neek's not putting up with anybody's bullshit.
Ooh.
As soon as somebody starts pointing out with like this here, Neek can be like, then you fucking put it over there then.
Yeah, you fucking put it over there. I'm not doing that shit. I can barely handle requests. I can't do a wedding.
Yeah.
Well, I know how taxing Paradise Fever is on you.
Yeah, I was gonna say Paradise Fever on its own is already too much, and I've been like saying I need assistance, I need storage.
Yeah,
like I couldn't imagine doing that. I don't know, multiple times a month.
Yeah.
How about this? How about a wedding into Paradise Fever? Wedding during the daytime, Paradise Fever in the afternoon.
Actually, that could happen though because of Vegas.
That's definitely.
I can definitely see that happen.
Yeah. It's just very that's probably very expensive.
I
imagine
there's so much pushback.
I imagine
there's no way it's gonna work out. No.
Yeah. Neek's
it would just be a lot of money for whoever wants to do that.
It's a lot of money. And they're like, no, I can handle it. And he's like, no, it's a lot of money.
I'm the guy at Wax Tracks right now. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
You're like, oh, we're looking at like $50K, I think. And they're like, for what? He's like, that's,
I have 2 palm trees.
He's just like, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I just wouldn't want to do it. I just honestly, like, full transparency, I have nothing against wedding DJs. I have nothing against, because they make more money than club DJs. Mm-hmm. It's not the type of work I want to do.
Right.
I just don't want to be DJing for your relatives that never go to a party.
Mm-hmm.
Or like get mad at like cussing in songs, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to.
Or how loud you're playing.
Or how loud you're playing. Yeah. Or like somebody that just couldn't be interested in any, because it isn't, I don't know, Rush's greatest hits, because that's all he listens to. Your uncle in the back that only listens to Fish is not going to be impressed.
Right.
Now, I'm going to ask this because, okay, for a minute, imagine that all 3 of us end up marrying someone. Not the same person. Someone. Okay. We all end up getting married. What is your DJ scenario look like? Who are you? All right, I'll give you guys
the
option
okay.
of should we do you get one call to a DJ or you get like 3?
Wait a minute. Are we just
for bookings?
Regular? Are we just regular schedule? Are we just regular people, or are we like
we are ourselves?
You are you, yeah.
Because I'm making it like a festival, straight up,
all day, full lineup.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full lineup. Cause we're party. Oh yeah, we're party. Even like ceremony, like I'm gonna have somebody playing like some dope stuff. Ceremony, you know, cocktail hour, somebody for that. You know, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep building on the night. Keep building.
Are you DJing your wedding?
No.
At all?
No.
Are you sending some songs you'd like to hear?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know everybody has that.
Travis said, "I'm not going to DJ, but you need to play these 81 songs in order."
Yeah. Well, because everybody has those deep cuts. You know that it's got to be heard.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And not everybody would have that in their Serato, so you gotta let them know.
Right.
Because there's always it's still a wedding, so there's always going to be those must-have songs to be played, right?
Right.
Yeah. So just fit it into the set.
Are you picking your first dance?
Yeah.
What is it?
Don't know.
No. International Players Anthem.
You know what? That was the first dance for the wedding that I did in July.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That Definitely. and then he wanted I Do, so I literally just made them flow into each other. I Do remix, Jeezy, Andre, and Jay.
Oh, I was singing, what's that song? I do for you. You know that song?
No,
it's like
Neek.
a R&B 90s song.
Everything.
Oh, Usher, My Way.
My Way, yeah. No. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a female vocalist.
Why is he so fat?
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I'll have to do a number crunch on that. Toya, I Do. I Do.
I gotta have to number crunch that one right now.
Yeah, I think that's Toya. Or is it Black?
Ooh. I don't know. Y'all have to number crunch that one.
It might be Black. Black had what was the other bringer? Bring It All to Me. Oh baby, bring it all to me.
Yeah, that's the heater.
Yeah, with NSYNC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's NSYNC on it's NSYNC and Black.
Neek, are you DJing your wedding? Who's DJing?
I'm not DJing my wedding.
Yeah, you're right, Colin Toya. I remember that song.
Yeah, heater.
That song got lost in the shuffle of songs that sounded like that.
Nightmare scenario. Because you're always like gonna, yeah.
I don't know. I want to. Part of me wants to get someone like Nick Spinelli.
Yeah.
Like just a wedding DJ. Mm-hmm. Like, dude. Because you know what, you're gonna give him a list. He's gonna come correct.
Yeah, he's gonna have what you.
He's gonna give you a little pamphlet of give me your do not playlist and whatever. Give me your absolutely playlist, and then he's gonna show up looking great with all the lights and the tables, and he's gonna do the job, and everybody's gonna love it.
His MC game is gonna be on point.
Yeah, he's gonna nail it.
Have you met him?
I met him. I mean, he came to Vegas. He did the Road podcast and came to Vegas.
That's right.
And he was there for the I think the block party, and he was there for the vinyl night and everything.
Damn, we need to have him on the pod.
We definitely do. He's cool as hell.
I've been watching his YouTube since like the pandemic. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or Cleveland Terry.
Cleveland Terry is another one.
Cleveland Terry.
Yeah.
Not from Cleveland.
No,
not
he's
from
not.
Cleveland. Yeah. That's some funny
by popular belief. Yeah, I think those guys are like just the cream of the crop when it comes to wedding DJs.
Right.
Do they
there's guys out here.
They only do weddings?
I'm sure they do bar mitzvahs and quinceañeras and those kind of events.
I think I think Nick
That's kind of their
does.
gig though. They're
Yeah,
mobile
I think
DJs.
Nick does.
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh, who's that little kid? Who's that little kid wedding DJ? You know who I'm talking about? There's a little kid that's a wedding DJ.
I don't want to book him.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Yo,
I remember. Do you guys remember DJ? Oh my God, the kid DJ from back in the day. What was his name? He had the glasses with the tape in the middle. He was from here. Oh my God, and he like got huge. He was on like Ellen, and then just Baby. Was it Baby Chino? Something. Oh my God, you just unlocked something deep. That was crazy.
Wait, has Baby Chino been DJing longer than you?
Publicly, yeah, he's been gigging longer than, but he ain't been
out
around.
Here.
He ain't out here no more.
Oh, he's not?
He was out here for like 5 years, and then he like disappeared.
Oh,
it's always strange. Yeah, it's always strange when you like blow up and then disappear. You're like, man, like I've been fucking grinding and haven't blown up, and maybe I could have disappeared and should have.
Right.
Yeah, DJ Baby Chino.
Yeah.
DJ Baby Chino.
Oh my God, what happened to this kid?
How old? It's got to be what?
Is this him? Is this his Instagram? I don't know if this is the same because now he's just DJ Chino.
Oh, it's like Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is the same guy or not.
Somebody saw that opportunity. They're like, yo, I think Baby Chino retired. So
I'm trying to figure out if this was him or
and
not.
scoop up all the scraps.
Right.
So this is DJ Baby Chino. He was on Steve Harvey trying to teach Steve Harvey how to scratch.
Oh my God. We need that video clip. Okay. So he's like what? Like 15 now?
This was when he was 10 years old. This is back in, I don't know. These clips are all like 2010, 2012, 2013.
So this guy's 60 now.
And so I'm on
Grandpa Chino.
I'm on DJ Chino's Instagram. He's got 22K followers. But guy or not.
So all right.
I don't want to show his picture right now because I could be just wrong. And I'm just showing off a random dude.
Somebody may or may not be making a play on Baby Chino's likeness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like because this kid had like a look like he wore the big fitted with the glasses.
Yeah.
All the time. I don't know. Like this guy doesn't have that look. And he just has like a nice haircut. So I'm trying to find like maybe a throwback Thursday or something.
Maybe like what
I'm
happened?
just gonna shoot him a DM. Hey, are you Baby Chino?
Hey, quick question. Yeah.
Wait, was like never friends with him or anything?
Nah, he wasn't like he was a baby. He wasn't in the club or nothing.
I
thought he was in the club.
No, he was on the Steve Harvey show.
Oh, but what did he do in Vegas though?
Well, he lived out here, but he was he would be like at car shows and like things like that.
Okay.
Like he would come DJ, and he was like a spectacle because he's like a little kid DJ. It looked like his dad was like showing, like making a bag off of him.
Oh,
there's always
him?
Yeah.
They caulked him.
They did what?
Man said they put the caulk in him.
Pause.
The caulk in him. They caulking him.
They caulking him.
They caulking me to come back to the streets.
Damn, I lost the fucking scroll. I was scrolling and I went somewhere else and I lost his page. I don't know if that's him or not.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think that's him.
Okay. We'll have some answers by next week.
So Baby Chino is not doing your wedding?
No, Baby Chino is not doing my wedding.
Okay.
Nick Spinelli.
I'm going to go with Nick Spinelli right now. I'm safe. I like the whole look of his thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I could trust him. And I feel like at my wedding, I'm not trying to it ain't for me. Like the wedding reception ain't really for me. It's for all the family and all of my to be wife's friends, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Best case scenario. You're
Okay.
gonna love this. You guys are gonna fucking love this.
Yeah, who you got?
You show up. All right. Well, mine's gonna be captains of industry.
Okay, fair.
Graham and Stone.
Okay, but you got to set them up. You got to get them gear. You got to get them lights. You got to get them pyro.
No pyro. Yeah, they won't want that.
It doesn't matter what they want. You're booking them.
Boiler room set.
They're doing the job. Yeah, you're just tabling them. That's it.
Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. You stooge. And then you have to pay admission. I'm gonna charge $5 to get in.
This is the jankiest wedding.
Men are free. Women $5.
$5.
Men are free.
Finally,
no open bar,
no cover,
cash
no cover.
bar.
Yeah, cash bar. The cash bar always. I get it. Listen, I get it.
Yeah,
I get the cash bar, but man, like it's doesn't hit the same. Everybody's a little too stiff compared to the open bar.
No, you gotta have an open bar at a wedding.
Gotta be an open bar, man.
It's gotta be an open bar.
I want to see a fist fight. I want to see the bride or groom kiss someone they shouldn't have. I want to see the parents get into it.
Yeah, you want all out chaos.
Flip a table, maybe.
The last wedding I went to, I was still drinking, and there was an open bar. It was at Hyde nightclub. Like they rented Hyde nightclub for the wedding.
Okay.
And boy, that was one of the last nights I drank. It was too serious.
Yo. Were you out of pocket?
I was out of pocket.
Oh no, Neek, what'd you do?
I don't remember. I just
best
remember at
man
one
or something?
point.
The best man? Why you do my man like
why you
that?
do like
Because he
that?
said he was out of pocket, so I had to
I
think
was
of the most
definitely
out of
he said
pocket
as
thing
out of
that
pocket as
Neek would have
possible.
done.
I just
out.
remember I was making Instagram videos with all the bridesmaids on the bathroom floor of the girls' bathroom. And while we were just wilding, my story looked crazy.
Was Charlie there too?
No, Charlie was not there.
Was there any recreational drug use involved?
I'm sure, but not for me. It was purely alcohol.
So you were just playing to the band. Everyone was on the same page.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone was on the same page. Well, you always think everyone's on the same page, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, yo, y'all were crazy last night. And they're like,
Yeah, no, you were crazy.
You were crazy last night.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, yo, Nico, I had some apologies to make for sure.
Oh, word.
No way.
Damn.
That was one of the last nights.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the apology, because you were blacked out. You don't necessarily know what you're apologizing for.
Right.
I mean, it's been a long time since this wedding, but I remember my buddy, he's a coworker of mine. We've worked together for a long time at different clubs. And his girl, he was one of the groomsmen in the wedding, and his girlfriend got fucking tossed. I got fucking tossed. Like, we're both getting trashed, and she starts talking shit to him, and she's like, why are you like, basically like, why are you even here? And like, you're not a good friend, like just fucking with him. And I joined in. I'm like, yeah, you're not a good friend. You're a bad friend.
Peanut gallery.
He's like, I'm a groomsman. I was like, you're not even his friend. And so we're just going in on him. And I'm just like, I jumped in because I just wanted to fuck with him. I thought it was funny. And then I guess like the next day I like had to like rethink, like he brought it up to me. I was like, oh my God, Tony. I was like, I had forgotten that happened. But now he's telling me, I'm like, oh, I totally remember that. I was like, yo, I was so out of pocket for like coming at you like that. Like he's like, yeah, dude, you were really mean. I was like, I'm so sorry. I have no idea why that came. I don't feel that way at all. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you're in the wedding.
When you woke up though, you knew.
No, when I woke up, I didn't even know that happened. Like, because we had gotten so far past that. Like, by that time I got into an argument with like, because I forgot, like, this is end of the night, party's over. I come out of the girls' bathroom, hanging out with all the bridesmaids, and one of them, the maid of honor, the sister of the bride, was hella rude. She was just going off on everybody, and I was like, did I do something? Like, out of like, I thought we were just having fun. Yes, I'm in the girls' bathroom, but I'm not like perving out. Like, we're all just sitting there laughing and giggling. And she's like going off on me. And I'm like, yo, why is this girl yelling at me? And like I didn't go off on her because I was like, I don't know this person. I'm glad drunk me, like blacked out me, had enough sense to be like, I'm not gonna go off on this person. I don't know this person. She could be married, she could be related to somebody very important. I had no idea who she was. The next day, buddy who got married, he's like, yo, you were fantastic. He's like, my sister-in-law was a fucking bitch. Don't worry about that. I was like, oh my God. He's like, no. She was a fucking bitch. Don't. He's like, that wasn't your fault. He's like, you were great. You were really drunk. You were a lot of fun though. But no, she was a bitch to you.
Mr. Friendly. Like, Mr. Friendly.
Oh.
until he wasn't.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah. That's interesting. So you're the person that when you get fucked up, you join in. You're like,
oh yeah,
yo,
I'll pick if somebody's
getting
on
dog,
you and it's like it seems like it's like out of fun.
You like walk by,
on you too.
You like have a drink, you like walk by, and you set your drink down, and you start barking at this guy, and he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? I
think I may have came in like it was a lot of fun. Like just he's a friend of mine, so I was just busting his balls. And I don't know, I just think I got too into it.
You said too many truths.
Yeah, I don't know. He was like, but the things I was saying were just like so outlandish and not real, like just and didn't make sense. Like he's not so and so's real friend, and like why is he even at this wedding? But he's in the wedding. He's like one of his groomsmen.
I picture this guy like crying and Neek just going in.
Yeah,
I remember his face.
Reload
like,
the clip.
What the fuck is happening right now? Like, why am I getting beat up right now?
Yeah,
and like he was laughing about it, but I'm sure he was like, "What the fuck? I thought we were cool."
This guy's like putting deviled eggs on the plate, and Neek's like, "Get out of here, you fucking dweeb!" and like slap the eggs out of his hand. Fucking mash the eggs into his ears. I was sort of
energy all day, and then I like the next day I was like, Tony, I don't know why I was doing that to you, man. Like, I have no idea where that came from. That was not based in truth or reality. I was completely
sorry for being a fucking prick last night.
Yeah. I was like, you know, he's like, it's cool. He's like, you were a jerk. I was like, I have no idea why. I just can't even wrap my head around why that happened.
This is why people don't do open bars.
I mean,
this is why.
This is why. Yeah.
Definitely.
Open bars at weddings are dangerous for all parties, groomsmen, bridesmaids, and then guests. That's how it goes.
God,
you gotta give everyone drink tickets.
Everybody does need drink tickets at these fucking weddings, man.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I don't know, 5 drink tickets. Nah. You get 4 drink tickets and then it's cash bar.
Neek dialed it back. Neek said that's too much.
Because if you don't drink, 5 can fuck you up.
True.
5 is basically open bar.
And then Colin starts selling his drink tickets because he don't drink. So he's
selling them.
Hey.
But drinks are $12, but this drink ticket is $5.
Formerly though, I'm the person collecting the drink tickets. Be like, hey, did you spend all those? No,
let me get those.
Right, let me get them.
They'd be like, "How come?"
Oh, you're taking off? You still got your drink tickets?
This man got 61 drinks for $10.
And then Colin be up to like, "Yo, I never got any drink tickets. Smell my breath."
That's the way.
Cross-eyed. I never got any.
Never got it.
I never got any tickets. He says the whole sentence in reverse.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, okay, you are sober."
This checks out. Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah. That's
Colin just making a killing.
I think here this is a hot take. I think if you do not drink, you should be able to redeem your bar tab or X, Y, and Z for an additional payout as a DJ.
I 100% agree. 100% agree.
I got you like a gig, yeah.
Yeah, so like bar tab $50, give me that $50 in cash instead.
You would have spent it at the bar. Run me that 50.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I think so too.
I'm not mad at that. Like for a second, I was like, "That's ridiculous," and I think I only thought it was ridiculous because it never happens.
And you're contrarian.
That's not a bad idea. You were gonna spend $50 on the video.
Yeah. Or if you're not gonna do that, I get the $50 in drinks and get to dump them on your head, as
That'll
the
work. That'll work
Oh
too.
wow, I don't.
Wait a minute.
Want
Who
I don't
is
wanna
your
do
head
that.
though? Who is
The
you?
bartender?
whoever is not allowing the $50 additional payout.
Okay, because I feel like the bartender is just an innocent bystander here.
I won't do that to the bartender. That's some wedding Neek behavior.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
I
that to the
don't-
bartender. There's so many different versions of Neek. Like this is we're fucking 125
Yeah, we're
episodes
still
into this
unlocking
show,
versions.
and we're still finding new versions
It's like
of this guy.
he's like the devil. He's like little Nicky, like little Penny.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Just mean.
Neek in the multiverse of madness.
Yeah,
You know,
Just like because there's a universe where that wedding Neek is just Neek all the time.
that's
though.
Neek all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
Just
right.
on 10.
yeah.
Neek
like-
is like the Gene Parmesan of DJs, like from Arrested Development. The guy just keeps popping up. They're like Gene.
Yeah.
Like Neek's out here too drunk. He's making my girl laugh a little too much.
Yeah.
He's out here doing too much. Why is he in the girl's bathroom?
Right.
What's he doing?
Right.
Yeah.
What's he doing in there? And, like I just remember they were like, "Yo, Nico, what the fuck is going on?" I came by myself. I didn't come with a date.
See?
You see the blame game going on here? The blame game rolled out at the end. I didn't have a chaperone. I didn't
No,
have
it's my
someone
fault.
watching
Like
me.
I went in there too hot. Like you can't show up. Here's the thing. I've been to a lot.
You
of
went in
weddings.
there with nobody holding you accountable for anything.
Not a chance.
Here's the penance. Now that you're sober, Neek, you need to do all of this with your fucking chest. Go back and do all of that with your fucking
the
chest.
same shit sober.
The same
Yeah.
shit. And live in that fucking cringe. Where they're like, he's going into the women's bathroom. He hasn't had a sip tonight. And people are like,
He hasn't had a sip.
I don't care for that guy.
And the thing is, I'm probably not as funny. I'm mildly funny. I can imagine I'm not gonna be like the loud, outrageous version of myself that would make that behavior acceptable.
Being forced to antagonize someone though in an argument in a berating
So him and his
like
girl
that?
are kind of going on. His girl's picking on him a little too much. Not a fight, but just like kind of just fucking with him.
Yeah.
And this is a little too much. And and now sober me is like, yeah.
Tell him. You tell him.
Yeah, nerd. You're not his friend.
Reading from a piece of paper, like
Yeah, reading all the terrible things that I said to somebody last time.
You're like,
They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, trying to hold it together. What is that? I'm in the wedding.
I'm sorry, I have to go back to the women's restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
The women's restroom is a real outlandish move. That's a wild man.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't wander in there, but Matt, like
that's what you're making it sound like, though.
no, we were like.
It sounded like just that.
It literally
Like
sounded
nothing
like
else.
you had two options.
Yeah. What's everybody doing? What's
there's
everybody
always
doing
the
in here?
option not to do what you did. But I was being a ham. All those ladies were having a good time with me, and we wanted to make Instagram videos. It ended up in the ladies' bathroom.
I almost fucking choked just now. You're being a dancing king, is what you were
I was
being.
being a dancing king.
No one asked for this, and I can't imagine you've been to too many weddings since then.
Very unsolicited.
That was the last wedding I've been to.
Seriously?
That's it.
No, that was it. I haven't been to a wedding. No. I was in a wedding after that. It was I was sober, so it was normal.
Nico, I'm letting you know, if you want to break your sobriety for my wedding, you can go ahead and do that, bro.
Oh
because you can bring that version to my wedding as much
It
as you
was
want.
fucked up, bro.
Nick, if you do, I will.
Hey, let's get married. Let's get married.
Get married. We'll work out the details later. We just gotta have the wedding soon.
I just gotta see this
tonight. For those of you listening that don't know the story, Neek and I have never been drunk together. Travis and I have been obliterated together a million times, more times than you can count.
I've been drunk around Neek.
Yeah.
Yes.
but
I've been drunk around Colin.
Yeah, but we've never all three.
No.
For the best. For the best.
It's for the best.
But yeah, it's always looming in the back of opportunity where it's like, yeah,
we've never done.
It's like hot tub time machine.
Yeah. It would take a force of nature, and man, it would cause a force of nature. Oh, yeah. Honestly, it would take one, and it would cause one. But I don't wish that. I don't wish that on anyone.
No,
to have to be at that wedding where we're going shot for shot. Finally, after fucking 3 years, more than that,
Yeah, you can't do that, and plus add the enthusiasm that would probably be involved with that.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go down right now. We're gonna get all fucking yipped up, super excited about all of us drinking together, and then get way too drunk before the fucking event, and then not even make it there.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
That's exactly. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, you do one, yeah, I'm gonna do one. It's gonna be a whole fucking thing.
I'm gonna drink like I'm your guys' size.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And I'm gonna drink like I'm in the women's restroom. So there you go. You're getting that.
Fuck, man, it's still so hazy, and it's been so long that I couldn't even ask anybody how and why.
You just woke up and wanted
alcohol,
violence, bro.
Alcohol, man.
Alcohol, yeah.
It's like shit like that though. Those cringe stories where you're like, yeah, I never want to fucking drink again.
Yeah.
It's just beyond cringe.
And now you don't have to apologize for anything, which is the fucking best. Like you'll never see yourself in that situation again where I was like, yo, I don't know what I fucking did last night. I am so sorry. Yeah.
I don't know what is worse. I don't know if it's worse I don't know what I did, or to know what you did and not know why.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh. But in your situation, it's like the combination of both too.
Yeah, mine's because it's in and out hazy, and I'm just like, what people tell me, and I'm just like, oh, well, why did I do that? I get that I did it, but why? Why was I in there? How did I get in there? I mean, I get it. I saw the video. We were having a great time. Why were we? How did I get in? Whose idea was it to bring me in there?
And you were the one that filmed everything, right?
It was on my phone, but they were taking my phone and making videos too.
That's a whole nother story. I love the idea of Neek being like, let's do this on my phone.
Yeah.
This will be good on mine.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah. Anyone need a phone? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's a mess. Correct.
It's a completely different version.
Open bar is fucked up, bro. And it was open dangerous. Bar, not Wells and below. It was primo open bar, man. So we could have whatever the fuck we wanted. So we were getting stupid things that we would never order.
How'd you get home?
Oh, well, I halfway drove, eventually pulled over, and had to call someone to pick me up.
Okay, smart.
I followed a police officer.
Power move.
That is a power move.
From the Bellagio. You guys, I lived in the same place. So I drove from the Bellagio on Las Vegas Boulevard straight up until maybe around the Wynn, and I parked over by Tacos El Gordo.
Okay.
And I had somebody pick me up from there.
Man.
It's okay, officer. I was the videographer in the women's restroom.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Got some good stuff today.
Man.
I DJ'd, I think I may have told this story to you guys. I DJ'd an open bar in Thailand for my buddy's wedding. And
right.
And it was a bunch of us. We flew out. I brought a date out. I brought somebody with me, which I could tell she wasn't having the best time. She was complaining about the heat, complaining about all sorts of stuff. Granted, Bangkok, Thailand is fucking miserably hot, So we get to this wedding, and the first thing is my buddy like goes all out, like so fucking over the top. So there's with 2 women dressed up like police officers at the door, wearing skirts, like leather skirts. They have a badge and the hat on, like a stripper police outfit for both of them.
So what kind of wedding is this?
So the wedding is on a film set in Thailand. It used to be, it's just like an open, like film set warehouse kind of thing, right?
Right.
So they built this out completely. So the women at the door say, let me see your ID. Let me see, how old are you? Are you 21, whatever, to get into the wedding, which is totally ridiculous. And so you show them your ID and they subtract the last 2 digits. Mine was 1987. They could subtract the 8 from the 7, and then you take 1 shot at the door.
What?
That's how it's starting off.
What?
That's how it's starting. So other people were like 92, 1992, 1991. So you're coming in with 8 shots to the dome, like an 8-second pull to get into the wedding. So one of my friends was like, I forgot my ID. And she goes, I'm so sorry, officer. I said, do you think this is a real fucking police officer dressed like this right now? Like, are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry, officer.
And she was like, 10 shots. 10 shots to the dome to walk into the wedding. So that's how we're leading things off. What's that?
Okay, so that's the penalty for forgetting your ID?
10 shots to the dome.
Dang, Brittany Griner should have gone there. Too soon? Too soon. Is it?
That's all it took?
Yeah, come on.
Yo. So we're in the wedding and I'm DJing early. Like the alcohol's flowing, whatever. They don't have tequila over in Thailand. It's like, it's a little bit off. It doesn't taste like regular tequila. So I'm ordering like vodka soda, vodka, whatever, vodka Sprite, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting fucking ripped because everyone's getting ripped. There's like different like tent setups like at a carnival for like food and stuff like that. There's like Peking ducks hanging down. They're carving fresh duck. There's full bars, everything. This wedding in the States would have cost $300,000. Like insane. They start to run out of alcohol as the night goes on. We're all fucking ripped. And so I go, let me get a like a Jack and Coke or something like that. And they said, oh, we're out of Jack Daniels. And they handed me a bottle of Johnny Walker. And she goes, here's your Johnny Walker and Coke. They handed me a little 20-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola and a bottle of Johnny Walker. And so now the open bar is open bottles, where they're just handing out bottles to people as they're coming up. They're
this
like,
is irresponsible.
They're like, fucking do your thing. And this time I come back, the time that I went to get the Johnny Walker and Coke, I was dressed like a king. I had a crown on and a big cape. There was like costumes at this wedding at this point. And so the next time I come back, I'm dressed as a police officer. And I'm like switching costumes throughout this wedding. So the second time when I come back dressed as a police officer, I come back with the empty bottle of Johnny Walker because I've been passing out. I'm like, here, fucking take a shot of scotch or whatever, you know, like whatever that is. And I come back and you would have thought that they saw a ghost because they were like, how could this man have finished this bottle so quickly? It was like the best fucking wedding ever. I remember so very little of it. There was like 800 people at the wedding.
Wait a minute, did you keep changing costumes each time you went back too?
Every time I went up, I was wearing a different costume. I was dressed like Elton John once. I had the star glasses and the feather boa.
Wait a minute, did you change your walk each time you came back to the character?
I remember there was an accent. Like as it went on throughout the night, I was changing my accent and everything. And I was like, dude, this is and I had the DJ from that too. And I was like, dude, I can't even imagine. And so we finish and we're like in the sticks. And so we had to walk back to the city.
Oh.
Like in the heat, obliterated in dress clothes. So I took off my shoes. I was wearing dress shoes. I carried my dress shoes, feather boa, and star glasses on. And if you would have saw it, you would have been like, "What drugs is this guy on?
What drugs is this giant on?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because out there, like. And that's another story too. Like I went to get a massage and they give you like disposable underwear, like for everyone that comes in, like a courtesy of the spa or whatever. And the underwear were so small. Like so very small.
A thong.
So very small. It felt like paper underwear where you're like not wrapping paper, but that real tissue paper.
Oh yeah.
It felt like the underwear were made out of tissue paper. And so of course, like everyone I'm sure throughout the day put their underwear on, but I was like, this is not gonna fit. This is like a men's small underwear, you know?
I couldn't have fit.
And so I opened up the door in my underwear and I found one of the masseuses and I go, not gonna work. This underwear is not going to work. And she goes, like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, because I'm like translating right now. I'm like, I'm going to wear mine. And I handed them back and she goes, you don't want to wear them? I said, how do you suggest I wear these? What do you want me to do with these?
You use it as a hair tie. You're like, all right, let's just do this.
Travis, literally, it was like the size of a fucking hair tie. Yeah. It was like a hairnet. It was like if someone handed you a hairnet and was like, "Here's your underwear," and you're like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? Here's your underwear?" Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thailand's a different ball of wax, man. Eli's trying to get me to go back in September, and I'm like, you just sweat the whole fucking time you're there. Like there's high air conditioning on the trains and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're just dripping. I went in to get the massage and she goes, first thing she said was, too sweaty, go shower.
Oh.
Yeah, one of these, too sweaty, go shower.
Not touching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I took a shower and I was sweating again because there's no air conditioning in the spa.
Yeah.
She said, too sweaty, go shower again.
Yeah, back you go.
Back you go.
Like, let's just do this massage in the shower or something.
I got 2 massages. The first one was at this spot. The second one was at the hotel. First one, very good. The woman, like, scorpion my legs over my head. Like, this small, tiny woman, you would have thought was the Big Show. You know? Like, the way because I'm trying to translate to her and be like, I don't think my body can go this way. I don't think I'm capable of doing this. You're going to hurt me. And she had my legs the other way up by my ears. So I was like a crescent moon. And I was like, I felt something crack. Like, you ever crack like something in your back or like deep below, like way in the temple? Yeah. I felt something like that. And I was like, let's hope I can get up from here.
Yeah.
And she's just like flipping me and doing all this and everything, like spinning me on her finger, basically, you know? This woman's like all of like 5 foot tall and just strong as 100 men, you know, strong as a fucking army. Didn't speak any English. So, but at the end, she said in very clearly, get up slowly. And I was like, she's like, do not pop up. Give your body a second to get up. I said, okay, no problem. I get up. She goes, you're going to want to drink a lot of water. Mm-hmm. She goes, I fucking basically gave you the twist and shout. Like, you fucking shook everything out of your body.
Yeah.
Like, we bent you forwards, backwards, every which way. The second time I got a massage out there was at the hotel. It was a couple days later. And it was very quiet. Everything was very, very quiet in the spa. And so I lay down, start getting a massage. I fall asleep. And I said, I was out, like full blown asleep. And then I was woken up by the masseuse. And she says, massage is over. And I said, how long have I been asleep for? And she said, 2.5 hours. I said, the massage was only 60 minutes. She goes, very tired. Very tired.
Very tired.
You seem very tired. The sun had gone down. And I was completely upset.
You walking out there like Varsity Blues when they left the strip club?
I was blown away. And I said, how long was I awake for in this massage? And she basically said all of 5 minutes. And then you were fucking out. $200 down the drain.
Put you in the fucking Cobra clutch.
Yeah.
Put you into dreamland.
Very tired. Very
tired.
Yeah. And then, of course, they give you slippers, which was a whole nother thing. They're giving me, the slippers had to be like size 2 or 3.
Yeah, it only fits on one of your toes.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, don't do that. And then they tried to give me a foot massage. My feet are ticklish. I'm like, don't do that either. Like, I was like kicking and flailing around. And these women from behind the curtain peek their head out, see what's going on. And it's me. And they start like giggling and everything. And I was like, get out of here. Like, don't worry about this. Like, I stopped their massage to see me like giggling around. So.
Jesus Christ.
Thailand's a fucking trip, man. Thailand's a trip. But I would definitely recommend going back. It's just hot year round. So you're just going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
It's just, you're going to be sweating. You're going to be too sweaty for a massage. But yeah, it is what it is.
Shout out to Thailand.
Shout out to Thailand. We wanted to talk about the rehearsal. We've all caught up on it now. Travis, you've seen it?
I haven't been caught up on it, so
you've seen the first episode.
Yeah,
that's all. Yeah, that's all we got to talk about.
Okay,
it's genius. It's fucking genius.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
Yeah. Somebody said Nathan Fielder is a Salvador Dali of comedy, and I think as far as reinventing, this is something we've never seen before.
He's definitely like has taken a certain brand of comedy and made it like new. He's hilarious, man. So the concept of the show, we should break down.
Yeah.
Nathan Fielder is the guy from Nathan For You from Comedy Central, where how do you explain Nathan For You for people who haven't seen it? He takes real life people in real life scenarios and then tries to come up with solutions to their problems in the most ridiculous ways. And so after, I don't know, a few seasons of that show, he's now doing a show called The Rehearsal. And it's the same concept, except instead of coming up with ridiculous solutions to their problems, he tries to help them solve their problem by rehearsing his interaction with them before meeting them. Does that make sense? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it.
It's a very hard concept to explain.
Yeah.
So, episode 1, we all saw.
No, I take it back. I only saw, I want to say episode 3 with the overdose.
Oh, I didn't see that. See, I saw episode 1 with the guy.
So I saw it. Okay, I only saw episode 3, and that was in San Diego when I was in San Diego. So
I saw the episode 1, and it was this guy who he's kind of a weird cat, but he's really into like trivia and like TV trivia. So when the show opens, he's watching Jeopardy and he's like answering all the questions. And he goes to a trivia night all the time, like every week with his friends. And all of his friends have master's degrees. And he told them that he got a master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out he only has a bachelor's degree. He's been lying to his friends for like 12 years. And so he calls upon Nathan to help him, you know, tell his friends he doesn't have a master's degree. They like send him resume, like send him job applications that are like require a master's degree because they're like, yo, you know, trying to help him out and shit like that. But he doesn't have a master's degree.
Yeah. So they're wasting their time, basically.
They're wasting their time. So he's got to like come clean.
Yeah. It's
so
he goes through all the scenarios.
Yeah, so they're going through. So then Nathan shows up and he's like talking to him. He explains the whole situation, and he explains to him that I've actually rehearsed this whole interaction with you. I sent somebody to your house. They did a digital mapping of your whole house. We made an exact set of your house in a studio, and I hired an actor to act like you. And we went through every single scenario. So every part of this conversation is rehearsed.
Just blowing the HBO budget. like millions of dollars there. He's like recreating this guy's apartment. He's recreating the bar that he's going to confess to, all the way down to the chairs, all the way down to the bartender, everything. And this guy goes through every possible scenario in this rehearsal of how this is going to go. And it's fucking hilarious. It's like next level comedy, I feel like.
It's so over the top. It's such a funny show.
Yeah. Trav, you watched the one, the third one you said?
I believe it's the third one, the one with the overdose.
Oh, so what happened there?
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that one? With the brother? They were trying to like do an intervention?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't think so. There was one that there was like a will that they had. Was that the same one where they're like raising canes?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because at the end, the brother killed himself, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
What? Yo.
Yeah. No, I definitely.
I gotta see.
Are you watching the same show?
Are you watching the same show?
We might not be, but it's the same. It's the same
dude.
Rehearsal. It's the same dude.
That's the reversal.
The reversal.
The life reversal.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm curious. I'm like, what the hell did you watch?
Oh my god. But yes, this episode was very funny.
He's great. Nathan for You is hilarious.
The thing about his shows is like, I know some of it has to be scripted, but like what part of it is real? Because that's what's the hardest part is you can't differentiate what's real and what's probably scripted.
I have no idea.
That's where it gets fucked up because it's so awkward and cringy the whole time. You don't know what's real and what's fake.
He's a genius. The show is so good.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk music?
We should. We probably should. Trav, what did you watch?
I don't know yet. I'm literally like, scrolling through this.
Was it funny?
It was funny as shit.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember anyone killing themselves.
Yeah, no, and I'm like going through this as fast as I can, and I'm not seeing the scenes.
Nothing. We should probably talk music. We should probably talk Pete and Kim Kardashian splitting.
Yeah, that. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Neek, there's still a chance if you are interested in Kim Kardashian.
And Pete?
Wait, yeah, Neek, were you interested in Kim? Is that your cup of tea?
No, I'm a Courtney guy.
Courtney.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. That ship has sailed.
Yeah.
What?
That ship, Kourtney Kardashian. She's in love. Yeah. Will Kim and Kanye get back together?
No. Kanye killed Pete Davidson in a New York Post.
Yeah, to announce Donda 2, and then he's got a new chick, and she's like out here breaking people's ankles.
Wait a minute, who's the new chick?
Is she?
I don't know her name, but they showed his new chick, and she was like in a backyard, like running football drills.
What?
Like,
wait a minute. Who? Kanye's new chick or Pete's?
Kanye's new chick.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you see this at?
I saw it on Instagram. I didn't see her name.
Oh.
So Kanye's over it.
I mean,
he's
as
moved
far
on.
as I could tell, he's been having a bunch of different chicks.
Oh. Well,
what was
that's what he did with
before?
Julia, right?
Well, he did Julia, the girl from Uncut Gems. And then he's got him a new John right now. Well, he's doing his thing out here with the fake booty girls.
Well, Julia was a social experiment.
Okay. That's what it was, right?
Right? Like, that's not real life.
Yeah, I don't think any of this shit's real life, man. I just couldn't.
It might be another rollout.
I think all this shit's rollout.
Yeah.
He is the Nathan Fielder of
reality.
Of reality.
I bet Travis Barker drops something in the next year.
You think so?
He hasn't done anything that we gave a fuck about in a while.
I think the big reveal is that Blink-182 is back together.
Exactly. Yeah, that was probably it, right?
That's it. Like,
and now
why did they break up in the first place? Because the alien stuff, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they broke. I didn't look into it.
Who was
alien stuff?
Who was the one that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's Tom. Tom DeLonge.
Tom. Yeah.
Is the one that was like.
Well, that's why the band broke up. I thought you meant Kim and.
Because aliens. Kim and Pete broke up because.
Kim and Pete. Oh, sorry, I got fucked up. Courtney's with Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Pete and Kim broke up though.
I have no idea. I think I could never see Kanye and Kim getting back together. I don't know.
I don't see that. I don't know why. I don't know. I wouldn't expect anybody to hold their breath.
No.
I think Kanye's reign is also coming to an end though. I think I think we're at the tail end. Maybe the downward part of the huge spike that is Kanye West. I think his fandom. I think he's always going to have his core fans. He's always going to have that core group of kids that stan him no matter what. But I think a lot of people are jumping off after these last two Donda projects. And the clothing stuff with Gap being kind of lackluster. The garbage dumping release, like
that's wild.
Okay, so y'all haven't seen. Hold on, I'm going back to the rehearsal. Y'all haven't seen episode 4 then?
No.
I saw episode 4.
Okay.
Episode 4 is the Fielder method.
Yes, that's the one that I saw.
To train actors for his show.
Yes.
Okay, no, I haven't seen that.
All right, so sorry.
Yeah, that's the garbage dumpster release for the Gap clothes is wild. That's wild to me. Like making people dig through the garbage for what they want to wear. Like it's a Nathan Fielder experiment.
Yeah,
it is. Everything's a fucking experiment. I think anybody that's above the age of 28 is going to see through this shit and be like, I'm not going to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying that. Like, this is too expensive. Like, at a certain point, like, I don't, people got to stop giving a fuck. You know what I mean? You have to be young or young-minded to really still buy into the Kanye West product to that extent. Once it's beyond buying a pair of shoes in a store, I mean, not like, I get it, like, or because obviously you're not buying Yeezys in Foot Locker. You know what I mean? You got to get them on release and, do the whole dance. But anything that's beyond like, I got to go to this place in LA and like do this dumpster dive meetup and like, fuck out of here. I'm not doing all that for Gap clothes.
Would we also agree that the era of the shoe resale is going in the same trajectory?
Yes, I think the sneaker market is definitely falling. I think it's been oversaturated, and I don't think it is starting to crash.
Yeah,
people have gotten okay with wearing replicas. That's something that 5 years ago you would get like absolutely clowned and outed for wearing reps. Now people are like proud of wearing replicas. Because they're not gonna fucking go out here and they're not gonna go out here and find some crazy hard to find shoe for mad expensive when you can just buy a rep.
It's just too many re-releases,
and then everything gets re-released and the stock goes down anyway, so what's the point?
Right.
They retro everything
Right.
And now it's been so long that like retros that were like hard to come by, like I remember the brown Jordan 3, the Mocha 3s?
Yeah, the Mocha.
That was like one of the hardest 3s to come by. And then the retro came out and they released so many of them that like even the OGs are worthless.
Jesus.
Even though the OGs look better than the re-releases, though. That's the thing.
Because they're so old that they yellow, so it's like the yellow with it's fresh. The sneaker market's fucked up. The streetwear market in general is kind of I think streetwear in general is in a funny place. I think streetwear is not what it used to be. I think now, because it used to be prior to the internet being what it is now, you would have to like travel to go to these stores. You had to go to LA to go to Supreme or New York. You had to go to Melrose to go to this store, go to Undefeated or whatever. Now it's more about indie brands. You find brands on like somebody's made on Instagram and you wait for their drop and you do the online thing. That's kind of what I think it's been like that's the direction of the streetwear market. But as far as Kanye goes, I think he's always going to have his influences and his stands. Yeah. But I think his new audience, I don't think he's going to be growing much of a new audience. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, he will.
I feel like
because TikTok is keeping old stuff.
Yeah, but his music has changed so much that it's so experimental. I think it's not like traditional music anymore.
Yeah, but you saw
in the last two Donda products.
But you saw what he did at the Larry Hoover concert.
Wasn't that the one that was like really bad?
That was the throwback.
Throwbacks.
That was the throwback
concert. That one. I was thinking the listening party.
Murdered that one.
Because he thought it was a versus against Drake, right?
Is that what he thought it was?
Well, he made it.
He made it like that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine now if Drake just came out and did all the house shit at the Larry Hoover concert?
That'd be nuts because that certified lover boy was.
I don't wanna.
Actually, it might work. I don't know. Nah, that shit won't work. Who am I fooling at the Larry Hoover concert?
Kanye comes out and does nothing but the hits, and Drake just goes boop, boop.
For a minute and a half.
Yeah.
The Larry Hoover concert was kind of a crazy concept.
Falling back, just the whole time.
I still feel like the Larry Hoover concert was like they got bullied into that. I don't feel like that was real.
Oh yeah, because it was Jay Prince, right?
Yeah,
and Larry Hoover Jr. that made that happen.
Right.
I don't think that was real. I think they were scared.
I mean, yeah. You haven't seen those two hang out together since then, right?
Right.
You're right.
But looking at this Drake now, I can't imagine him ever hanging out with Kanye.
No.
This is a different Drake.
But at the same time, no, that is
Drake's hanging out with
this is a different Drake, but this is like the people that are hanging out with Kanye aren't hanging out with were hanging out with Kanye aren't hanging out with Kanye anymore either. So
yeah, they're both going through a big change.
But the people that were hanging out with Drake back then you still see them there.
They'll pop up. Like they're for the most part, he still got.
I mean, Lil Wayne, Nicki just popped up.
Yeah, his crew is there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't think again, Kanye's on some other shit. Yeah. He's on some other shit. People ain't necessarily fucking with him.
Are those three artists on a downswing? Kanye, Nicki, Drake?
Downswing? No.
I think Nicki's been on a downswing for a long time.
I mean, Cardi came in and just fucking flipped it on its head
completely.
And that's the thing too. She didn't.
And then she did that.
I don't think she had to be jealous about Cardi.
No, I don't think she had to be at all. I think she played that all wrong. And then she hated on who did she hate on? She hated on somebody else that
she
dropped
just hated on Kanye.
She hated on, was it Kanye that dropped on the same time as her? And then she
that dropped at the same time. No, I know that she hated on Kanye because Kanye did that song with Cardi.
Yeah, so like a few years back, somebody dropped an album the same day as her, and she like hated on them. I was like, that's such an ugly look. Like, who was it? It had to have been like, it was somebody that I was just like, what, like, not even in her lane, like J. Cole or something.
Right.
And she like publicly hated on them. And I'm like, that's just such a weird look. Like, just to get like so hot over somebody dropping an album the same day as you, like that probably doesn't even have the same fan base as you. And then
that might be able to grow your fan base though if you do drop the same day.
Like Cardi, and then the whole Cardi B shit, like hating on another. I don't know their beef, but just like it just comes across. It's just like hating on another female rapper for being a female rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It just made her look really corny. And then now when I listen to Nicki's music, I know she has her fan base is very similar to like Beyonce's fan base, where they're like, they'll ride for her no matter what.
Very rabid. The barbs.
But her music sounds so dated to me now.
You know what? She came out, her that song with Fabio, man. She dropped a drill track way too late.
Yeah,
in the drill life cycle.
You missed it.
Yeah.
It drill barely made it in the club anyway.
Barely did. Colin, you know, I was trying to beat drill into Portland people's heads for the longest time.
What did I say the whole time? What did I say the whole time?
You're like, it ain't gonna work, man.
What did I say?
Hey, I commend you for trying, man. Stick to your guns.
I was trying so hard, bro. Yeah. I still do. Yeah. But fuck it.
You know, it's just wild because Pop Smoke was such a short span. It was such a quick span. And I was just talking to Andrew Barber about this at Lollapalooza. Like, the trajectory of what this could have been was instantly stopped as soon as he passed away. Like, drill music could have been going up.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of like an abrupt halt. I will say, I would have liked to see WAP with Cardi and Nicki.
Absolutely.
Or 100%. Nicki on the remix.
100%.
Meg, Cardi, Nicki.
100%.
They are far more successful together than apart.
Yep.
And I think that's the downfall of all of these beefs.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yep.
Cudi and Kanye. Come on.
That's crazy. That one's wild to me. I mean, it's not wild to me because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This all started when Kanye started doing like the Trump supporting stuff.
Right. No, with Cudi and Kanye?
Yeah, right?
I thought Cudi and Kanye really started popping off when Pete started dating Kim.
Oh, that's right, because he was friends with Pete.
That's what I thought, at least.
I've heard that.
I may be wrong.
I think the Trump shit was definitely brought up to him and like to Chant and all that.
Because I remember that like it was brought up to him and like John Legend and Common were like,
because I thought it was Chance that was the one that.
And then Chance was like, I'm not fucking with that.
It's crazy.
And I thought Cudi was in that ballpark, was in that team too.
But for them to feud, the two gentlemen that are hugging in one of the greatest photographs in rap history from the release party, we all remember it.
Oh, yeah, in Madison Square Garden.
And Cudi and Pusha T right there.
Yeah, with Cudi wearing that Davy Crockett hat.
Yeah. And I said this before off camera, but these instances of these kids like throwing shit and blah 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 is going to continue to happen until these guys patch this up.
Correct. Because
people are in like this, it's all theater.
Yeah.
It's all fucking
WWE.
Yeah. You know, like people are chucking shit at the stage, blah blah blah. The same kids that if you ask them, hey, do you like Kid Cudi? They'd be like, oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah. But it's fucking theater,
Right.
you know.
No, this shit is real.
And unfortunately, some of these beefs, Tupac and Biggie, go far beyond that and turn fatal.
Right. Luckily, these two guys aren't somebody we got to worry about in that regard.
Right.
True, but their fan base, because Kanye has the biggest cult fan base that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, next to Grateful Dead, but
yeah. I mean, in rap, we'll say.
Yeah, Kanye is a Grateful Dead of rap for sure. If not him, I would say the Cardi, Uzi,
Nicki.
that crew. Yeah,
Nicki's fans are just like Beyonce fans. Beyonce's fans are different though. I think there's more of them. And
Beyonce does she have a bigger? No, she doesn't have a bigger fan base than Kanye though.
I think she does.
Yeah,
she does. I think so.
I think because the clothing of Kanye made a bigger impact than.
I think in the fashion world. I think it makes it easier to spot a Kanye fan because they're usually wearing his clothes.
This was a whole shift, though, man. Like these Yeezys were a whole shift in the world.
But I give it to you, like Kanye West probably has the biggest cult following in rap history.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's easier for us to say like Kanye's got the bigger push because we don't care for Beyonce like that.
Why?
Who said that?
You're the exception.
Okay, thank
you. You know I'm gonna ask it. Why not Drake?
Why not Drake? What?
Drake's probably the most famous rapper
with the
in
cult
the world,
following,
but he doesn't have a cult following.
It's not a cult following because Drake is not as polarizing as Kanye is.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've heard people say Drake is their favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think those same people give like, I've never seen a Drake fan go so hard for Drake the way Kanye fans do.
Yeah. Well, there are.
You have to do
things there's a different
in your life to be a Kanye West fan.
Yeah, because with a Kanye fan, you can actually be that fan that's saying, you know, I'm a diehard fan, and then you actually look that part too.
You can look the part.
You're really, you know, you're wearing the Yeezys, you're wearing the Fear of God
you
shit.
You buy the fucking stemmer. You can go back to
you're wearing the mask.
And buy like get the Nike stuff, get you know what I mean, get the Louis stuff.
Was the Stemverter a flop?
Huh?
Was the Stemverter a flop?
I mean, I don't have one. I don't know anyone that has one. I know one person that has one.
It's a flop in the sense of if he was trying to make millions off of it. But I don't think it's a flop in the sense that he's trying to give artists another way out of the DSPs.
Yeah, I think that's
get your stuff out.
I think,
but if he was worried about numbers, then yeah, I think it was a flop.
He made his money, and then it was like that's it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I really think it was. I really think it was. Man, you just put my name on this thing.
I mean, it's a new thing. I don't think it's like he came up with like his own MP3 player and was like, "Hey,
yeah,
this has my album on it." Like it's its own unique product,
right?
And I don't think I would think it's foolish if he thought that was gonna like replace listening to music via MP3 or like be the next, I don't know, Walkman. Like I don't think he had those kind of expectations. But I think he expected his hardcore fan base to buy it and he was gonna make some money off it, and he probably did.
Yeah, because like those hardcore fans, there are some Winston is
they'll buy whatever.
Example.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're buying it.
Yeah. But even if
Kanye air freshener,
if it has Kanye's name on it, he'll buy it. So we know those people.
Yeah. We should also talk about Silk Sonic brought back the CD single.
Did they really? The maxi single?
I posted that on Twitter. They did a CD single for "Smoking Out the Window."
Oh, nice.
Or "Keep the Door Open." I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
And instantly, Eddie Mack replied back, "Whoever decided to press up the single that looks like a 45 and not make a 45 should be fired and should never be able to handle marketing in music ever again."
Eddie said that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And my
but Eddie would know too, right? So is he calling out somebody?
No. He's not that juiced in.
No. Okay. I think it's from a perspective of vinyl is king right now.
Yeah.
Oh, vinyl 100%. Is having a fucking heyday. I'm going back to these places that, get used vinyl and blah, blah, blah. And we're not seeing as many records coming in. It's starting to slow down.
Yeah.
People are starting to hold on to their shit. And it's like,
that's crazy to think about.
It's true. Like you can hit a record. I remember I'd hit a record store and I would have to go once a week because they always got new shit.
Yeah.
And now you could hit a record store and wait like a month because for them to restock,
Yep.
Yeah. You're seeing some things sit. You're seeing some things just not make it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are starting to hold on to their records again.
And if you want something, you got to buy it quickly because somebody will buy it.
It'll be gone. Yeah. I slept on a record. It was gone. Like next time I went back.
Yeah.
I think there's a sincere need for these 45s, for stuff like that, to continue to push this this plot line forward with Silk Sonic. I think it was a record plant issue, if I had to guess.
It was. Remember the fire?
Yeah, they couldn't print out or have these in time for the rollout or whatever for the 45s for the Silk Sonic. But people are buying records. We see on TikTok, people are holding on to their records.
So there's definitely a market for CDs.
Yeah.
And I think that may have been part of it too, is audiophile culture is a thing. It exists. These people will spend money on CDs. There are CD enthusiasts in our thing. They're not DJs, so we don't see them as much. But there are people who go out and buy, instead of records, they buy CDs. They prefer that.
Yeah, because even if you do buy something digitally, whatever DSP you buy it on, they still own it. So if that DSP leaves, or if that label decides to pull that album
off of DSP, it's gone.
Yeah. So
a lot of people like CDs because
same with Blu-ray. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no,
yeah, same with Blu-ray though.
Same with Blu-ray. Yeah, the movie still released on Blu-ray because people still want physical media, and
it actually sounds better too.
And you're gonna get
full CD Atmos in Blu-ray. Yeah. So and CD. Sorry.
With CDs, you get with CDs, you don't have to do all the finicky things that vinyl has to deal with, like cleaning, dust, needles. You just put it in your player and play it. And if you have a great system, it's going to sound good if your CD's clean. So I think there is a market for it, but I do agree with Eddie to like put that out and not put out the 45 is, man,
missed opportunity.
I can't imagine they printed a lot of those CDs either. Like a single, I don't imagine they printed like 1 million of them. That seems silly. And if realistically, I mean, Colin, we see it all the time with record store days. We know how much records get printed, like how many. I'm going to go ahead and say that probably had like 50K.
That CD?
Yeah.
That seems high.
Does it really?
Yeah, like that. They didn't make 1 million of them.
Yeah.
I was going to guess 25.
I would go. I honestly would be generous.
What get you a gold?
A gold record is I think 500,000.
500,000.
Yeah.
So do they print 500,000 and actually have gold?
No. Well, back in the day they would.
I mean,
Right.
streaming is the king.
Streaming is
Yeah.
supplementing now, though.
Yeah.
Like when CDs were the main way of listening to music, they would print.
Because you gotta think too, it's a frivolous cost at this point. To print out a CD is like, if you look at the merch it's gonna sell, we're gonna move t-shirts first.
Right.
We're gonna move everything with shirts, hats, whatever you got. Then we're gonna move vinyl. Then we're gonna move the album on CD, the whole album. And at the very bottom of that list is gonna be the CD single. Because no one's getting in their car saying, let's go on a road trip. Oh, put in a CD. Oh, it's one song.
Put on the one with one song.
The song's done. Oh, put the CD back in the case.
I remember doing that all the time. So,
well, yeah, because it costs $5 to buy one of those.
I know. I'm just,
you know what I'm saying, versus the $20 album. So
it's one song, and everyone has streaming.
It's a collector's piece. So I can see them doing $20K of that. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But man, like, missed opportunity.
I wonder if they have the 45 still in production. I bet it'll drop. I don't know that.
Right.
I haven't looked. Like, again, it's no secret I'm not the biggest Silk Sonic fan, so I wasn't like waiting on the vinyl drop.
But we did get something signed the other day. Perfect segue. Segue Kings. What do you got for us, Neek?
I got my copy of No Worries, Anderson .Paak and Knowledge's album, signed by the man himself, Anderson .Paak.
Nice.
So how did the night go?
So it's Saturday night. He played on Friday, and his name was still on the marquee. It still said with DJ Pee Wee in the parlor. But the thing is, you never know, like, if he's actually going to play or not. So they have me scheduled to play at 10. I get there and they're like, yo, we're actually going to push back because Bruno's coming in tonight. So we're not going to open this room until midnight because they don't want to do the thing. I think I told you guys last time when Usher was there, I'm DJing. And then when Usher wants to come in, they have to clear the room and then bring everybody back in because they want Usher to come in and have room for all of his friends. And then everybody, the filler can fill the space. So they were like, we're not even going to bother doing that. This room doesn't open until Bruno wants to come in. So I start playing at midnight. At 1 o'clock, Andy starts playing. So he comes in about 12:30 and he's listening to half of my set. And even though I know that he's kind of green, like he's just kind of doing it with the help of Eddie, I still don't want to be like a scrub. And then I know like Bruno Mars is going to be in the room. Their whole band is going to be there. They're telling me that the Chili Peppers and the Strokes are going to be in after the concert. So I'm like, great. Flea and Anthony Kiedis are going to be here. I'm just tripping on who's going to be in this fucking room in close proximity of my DJ set. And I don't know how long I'm supposed to be DJing for. He hops on at 1. Eddie introduces me to him. And he was super cool. He had the real long Rick James wig on with the Kangol. And he was like, nice to meet you, man. You sound great. I was like, thank you. Appreciate it. I was like, yo, hold up. I was like, check it. And he looks at the record because I have like a special edition one. He's like, how the fuck did you get this? This is the original cover. I tell him what record it was. He's like, can I have it? And I was like, fuck no. Like I said, fuck no to it. And he starts laughing. He's like, I'm just fucking with you. He's like, I'll sign it though. He's like, you got a pen? I was like, I got a pen. And he signed it. He was cool as fuck. He's not much of a talker. AP is not much of a talker. If people talk to him, he will give you a thumbs up and stop talking to you. He will stop talking. He will stare at you. Because people try to talk to him, and I see that all the time. There was this girl who was a musician for another band that was touring and in town. And I was kind of sitting by myself in a corner at one point next to my crates because I was ready to leave. And she comes up to me and she's like, do you know AP or do you know Anderson .Paak? And I'm like, no. I was like, I just met him tonight. My agent is his like vinyl assistant. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, that's really cool. She's like, I play bass and blah, blah, blah. She wanted to meet him. And like, I think she was hanging out with me, expecting me to introduce her to him. But I'm like, he's DJing. Like, I'm not introducing him to anybody.
Right.
In fact, I just met him. So I'm not one to introduce anyone to him. I just
this is so and so. Yeah. And
I know we just met, but I would love for you to meet, blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah,
not my place. And so during his set, she goes and introduces herself to him and starts talking to him. He's playing vinyl. And he's just like, I saw him do that thing where I saw him do it to other people throughout the night. There was no phones in the room because Bruno Mars was in there. And Bruno Mars is not like media. He doesn't want photos of any kind, no phones, no photographers, nothing. So, of course, it's funny because I've told you guys all the like nights that I've played these after parties. I played the Usher one. Usher usually goes into every single room and like performs and he's singing and dancing everywhere. The day I DJ in there and Beacock shows up hella late, Usher gets too fucked up and he can't come in. He has to go home. The day that I finally get to perform for AP and Bruno Mars at their after party and they're actually there, no phones, no cameras. So like there's
someone did get a picture. Luckily, there's a picture of.
Oh my god, yeah. Somebody got a picture of Anderson .Paak and I'm in the background just like chilling on a wall or something.
Yeah. But man, like what a series of unfortunate events. Fortunate, unfortunate events.
Fortunately, unfortunately fortunate. It was it was a good time. Overall, I had a great time. It was so cool to get to DJ in there again. I love playing in there. And he played a killer set. It was fun. He plays a lot of different music. I think what I expected originally was that he was going to be playing like 80s and 90s like barbecue bops.
Yeah.
He's playing everything under the sun.
He played rock and stuff?
He played some rock. He played house. He played a percolator, finally, and around the world.
45s?
No, those are 12s. He plays mostly 12s.
Oh, I was like, I didn't even know the percolator 45 exists.
No, I don't think he's playing 45s at all, to be honest with you. He's playing mostly 12s.
Yeah.
I think when he first started, he was playing 45s because that's just what Eddie used to bring. Mm-hmm. But now he has 2 crates of 45s and 3 cases of 12s. And I could see he's mostly playing those 12s.
Yeah. Smart. Smart business. Play. Work smarter, not harder.
That's just the sweetest gig, bro. And I was telling somebody it's never been done. I've never seen a celebrity DJ be like, yo, I want to be a DJ. You're my guy. You're gonna be my music guy. I've never seen that. I've seen celebrity DJs get ghost DJs and producers make mixes for them and they go and hit play and then pretend. But like, this is wax. You can't fake it. Like Eddie's back there picking your records for you, giving you options, or he's like, yo, I want this song. Eddie gets it. So that way he can still be in front of people, vibing, and then Eddie's pulling the record and putting the new one on. Like, you know what I mean?
Listen, we're doing this. All 3 of us are doing a Motown on Monday. What's the date on that? The 22nd, 22nd, I believe. August 22nd.
I need somebody to be my record gopher.
I was going to suggest that we all do that for each other. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Records on each other's platters.
Everything.
Here you go. You're going to love this one.
Play that one. You're going to love it. I've never heard this.
Bruce and Pants off. Yeah. Either that or we all just get shit housed and do a Travis wedding. One of the two.
Both.
I'm still shuddering thinking about how bad that could be.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
Terrible. We can't. No.
No.
We can't. Travis, you're not allowed to get married because that's the only way this would happen.
I know, right?
Before we roll out, gentlemen, everyone needs to add one song to the playlist for.
Can I add the entire Calvin Harris Funk Wave Volume 2?
No, but I know what song you better add, because if you don't, I will.
What? Oh, I have to go right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to add. Oh, what's my song with Offset? New to You.
Okay, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that I was gonna add. If not,
because of our hot take.
Yeah,
we'll go back to it.
Yeah.
Neek, what do you got?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that album.
I love it. Quick
Yeah.
review. I love it.
Quick review. I can't turn this album off.
It's really good.
It's a very good album, and Calvin Harris somehow brings out the best of any hip hop artist. I mean, any artist of that matter, but Offset sounds the best on Calvin Harris Productions.
Right.
And Offset should tell Universal Music Group to just spend his entire solo budget on Calvin Harris production. Agree. So Offset, Cardi, if you hear this,
you hear that?
Make it happen. Anybody over at Motown?
Shout out to Fred again too, who's having the best fucking year ever.
Yo, Turn Off the Lights remix is
Turn Off the Lights.
Unbelievable. Can't stop playing that shit, man. I've been playing him out for 2 years straight now, man.
This is true. I will agree on that.
God damn.
Jungle is my favorite Fred again song, right?
Fair.
Yeah. Can't wait to get the new stuff with Skrillex. They're working together as of yesterday, so they're still working on it. Neek, what song we got?
I'm still listening to the new Steve Lacy album.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Mercury on there. Steve Lacy, Mercury.
Good call. I love that song, man.
Hell yeah.
Like a little bossa nova.
Yeah.
I love that track. There's so much good music out right now. I'm really
man. After Drake dropped,
Joey Badass's new album is fucking cool. Some rap.
Yeah.
Rap.
It's really good.
Rap.
You know, y'all know I love me some rapping ass rap, man, and that is
I know, huh?
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do. I'm gonna add some rapping ass rap to it myself. I saw him at Lollapalooza. It was his Lollapalooza debut, very early in the day with the sun high in the sky. The man by the name of Larry June.
Love Larry June, man. You know,
that's so funny you brought up Larry June. I was listening to it. I just had to drive to Northtown. Shout out to Nutty North.
Man,
and I was bumping Larry June's 2019 album.
Larry June, feeling good today.
Man. Yeah. Come on, you get a lot of Larry June requests, huh?
I get occasionally I'll get some Larry June requests.
People up here love Larry June.
I gotta make some edits. I'm gonna make some edits for the boys. So
please do.
So you got a little something. Next time somebody comes up and says, "Hey, play Larry June."
Hey, what song did you add on? Sorry.
Feeling good today. Unless I already added it.
I like 1991 or Smoothies from Smoothies in 1991. I think that's the name of the song.
Yeah.
That shit's hard. Larry June's sick.
Trav, did I already add that?
No.
Okay.
I just couldn't find it for some reason.
Because I added it to one of my playlists.
He's got a new song.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It is already on there.
It's already on there. Okay. So I will go. Shout out to Teen Wolf. He played this song a couple weeks ago at Fancy Footwork Portland. The song sounds like Zongaman Bongo song, but it's called Business Acumen by In Flagranti. INFLAGRANTI. Classic blog era. And this was a song that got Neek and I both to turn our heads when he played it in Las Vegas.
What's it called again?
Business Acumen.
How you spell that?
ACUMEN.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he played this, we both.
Oh, did the home improvement?
Yo, I really like the song. Where is it? Oh,
bonus edition.
Somebody else off that Calvin Harris album with Little Dirk on it.
The whole album's great, minus the Busta Rhymes business.
That one I could have done without that one.
I hate that Busta Rhymes has a song that I don't like on.
Yeah.
He comes in so weird. Calvin Harris, Busta Rhymes.
So it's a cool album, but are you guys gonna play it out?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very chill.
Absolutely. I've been playing the singles out. The one with 21 Savage,
I played
Ocean.
That. Yeah.
And and Stay With Me. I had already been playing that out. So
it's a great island album, just chilling on the beach.
Good to hear Pharrell and Justin Timberlake back together though, for 2 tracks.
There's been a little rumor that he's going to be the next one on the record for the
Yeah, I heard that rumor too. Yeah. Nico, can you confirm that?
Yeah.
No.
Or is it going to stay a rumor?
Man in the Woods is going to be Man on the Strip.
Hey.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
That's going to be some different
shit.
If you're DJing for JT.
It's been crazy. I don't know, man. I don't even want to. I'm just blessed to be here, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to On the Record and
shout out
Eddie Agency.
Yeah.
For putting us in these opportunities to get to play for, historic acts that you may never see in person. Yeah. That's definitely some other shit.
And you can find Mac Agency on every post that we post because I always tag them. So
always tag
yeah.
Always watching.
Making sure Eddie knows what's up.
Yeah. Shout out. I think we can wrap it up with that. I think that will be a nice cherry on top of the cake.
Hey, football season's coming back up, y'all. Are we on fantasy football?
I'm not on fantasy. I never get on fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend
only because I don't follow the NFL like that. Like I follow the NBA.
Mm-hmm. Fair. That's all I got. Man, bro. That's my girl's cousin, bro.
Man's out here
sleeping.
At the strap.
My dude, man. I hate to see it.
We hate to see it.
I hope it's just a misunderstanding.
Free beast mode.
Friend of the pod, Marshawn Lynch.
I'm gonna say,
yeah.
I hope it's a misunderstanding, but looking at that picture,
I know, man.
Misunderstanding.
I know.
I don't know. Yeah. Just get an Uber, man. Come on. Just
get an Uber. Get a Uber. Make somebody's day and get a fucking Uber. Get a driver.
Hire a driver. Yeah.
You can afford that.
Hire me. Hire any of us. We'll be your driver.
Yeah.
I would. You know what? I'll go on record.
I'm with you. No, Colin, I'm with you on that record. I'm going
to go on record right now. I will quit this DJ career. If you're tired of hearing me out, if you're tired of seeing me DJ, we have one of 2 options. Wife me up. I'll be a kept man.
Facts.
I'll be a kept man. You won't hear a peep from me.
Facts.
Not a goddamn peep.
You can throw money at me. I'll delete all my socials.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay home cooking all day.
Yeah, I will stay home all day.
Facts.
2, hire me to be your driver.
Yeah.
Hire me to be your driver. I'll drive you around.
The price is right.
If the price is right. Yeah. And if you're Neek, hire you to be the bathroom attendant in the women's room.
Boom.
Shit, don't do that. Don't do that.
Wild move. You go into the women's room and it's Neek giving you a mint and a paper towel. Good
luck, shorty.
Having a good time out there?
And handing you his phone so that they can take pictures.
You guys want to make a TikTok? You guys want to make a TikTok?
You guys trying to make a TikTok real quick? Yeah. You guys know the choreography?
You may know I'm TikTok famous. 800,000 mob deep.
You'll never see me, but I'm on there.
Who did we tell that to? I just told that to somebody. It was eMind. He goes, why wouldn't they just listen to it on streaming?
Yeah.
Instead of watching the album on watching.
I don't know, dude, but they do it.
Why would you buy a CD with just one song on it?
I don't know.
But it happens every day.
Here we are.
Every day.
All right, boys.
Gentlemen, fantastic time. Everyone stay safe out there. Behave yourselves. Watch out for monkeypox. Watch out for COVID. Wash your hands. What else? It's everything. That's it. Waves and peace signs.
Hey, they said when the NBA off season starts slowing down, Kevin Durant pops up like, watch this.
Wow. Peace.